hide your kids, grab your wife, better get out of sight. Voodoo, you voodoo, bitch, let's go.
Excuse me, lady. Are you okay? Can you hear me? What are you doing, sir? This is the woman's restroom.
Excuse me, sir. Are you okay?
Arms over my bare hand. Smack it, mama.
All right, I've been saying I'm gonna do this to play through yet here. I believe it has all the extras already downloaded, so yeah, writer campaigns here, the arena's open. Perfect. All right. Oh, it's got to continue. I may have played this. Oh, I played the writer campaign. I played the writer campaign, it looks like, for 15 minutes. So, not everybody's even in this game. I think Sam was who I went through last time. Everybody's, as far as I know, everybody's story is the same. It's just these little differences in health and stamina. And I'm going to go with
I grew up in Nolans, Lower Ninth Ward. My daddy went to prison when I was 2. That's where he died. I can go. Mama didn't ever recover from there. She run a washateria. We lived in a little shotgun house on Burgundy. From the time I was 10, man, I want to rap. I was into old school freestyle rap. Now I'd be kicking ass at them battles, bro. But man, just couldn't catch a break. Nothing caught on. So, one Halloween, I come up with, "Who do you voodoo, bitch?" Just as a motherfucking joke, you know? Right to the top of the hip-hop charts, like a motherfucking rocket. And suddenly, I was famous. Going to the Grammys, hitting the parties. Man, I had bitches up to yin yang. And for the first time in my life, I was making money. Shit. I was spending it as quick as I was getting it. I thought I'd made it, you know what I'm saying? That gravy train wasn't never gonna end. So I did another song, and another song, and nothing hit. Nothing fucking hit. Song after song, and ain't nobody give a shit. Been 10 years, man. Yeah, I can still get gigs, but all they want me to do is, "Who do you voodoo, bitch?" I used to play the big casinos in Vegas or Atlantic City. Now it's just Reno or Laughlin. It's a motherfucking cruise ship. So this gig here might be my last chance. I mean, there's some heavy Hollywood hitters up in there. If I could notice, yeah, I could be right back up on top there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I'm not playing one punch mode because I had to look it up. It means that one hit, you're dead. Game over, that's it. And I am not all about that today. Okay. So I did a previous blog and review about different genres or styles that have come through with zombie survival games of different sorts, and this one it hits kind of home with it. This is one of the first ones that was the first-person shooter view. It's not exactly a first-person shooter. Some options to be checked right away in this. If you really want to go through and do this, game type public, nearby, friend notifications on. The reason for that is because the reason for that is if there's anybody still playing this game this late into it after being released, it's definitely worthwhile, because someone could be better.
Okay, hurt to take a look.
Even if they're not better, the extra people could help you finish through a lot faster. Getting through these quests faster is extremely helpful in this game. And before you get too far in, do what you can to collect all this stuff, because as soon as that breaks through everything and the game actually starts, that's when the game starts actually needing all of this extra stuff. The money is going to be extremely helpful later on. Now, for some reason the controls seem a little sensitive to me, but it could be based off the different games that I have been playing in the past. Okay.
Elevators are offline. Please remain calm and follow the instructions of the hotel personnel.
The map gives you direction to your main or selected quest, which is perfect. This is where it begins.
Please leave your apartment immediately. Follow signs to the nearest staircase.
Anything good in here?
And nothing I'm picking up is pretty much more than money and maybe parts. Like I said, they have no use really until just a moment from now. There's just a couple of more cases here. Okay. So I'm about to, don't want to run yet because I'm going to have to run in a moment. So we just saw somebody flying through the air, whatnot. Then we find we can't go the way we were going to, so it just made us run back and forth a couple of times. Floors of falling like that. I don't think you're really going to survive.
I can see you through the camera. Feeling alright, mate? The shakes, fever, chills. Good. I'll introduce myself later. Right now, we gotta get the hell out of here. Do exactly as I say, okay? You're gonna have to trust me. First, you need to get hold of a weapon. Searching the maintenance storage room by the end of the corridor. I would move if I were you. Now.
Nice and bloody. And this game
up anything useful.
is not, by any means, it took full advantage of being what it is. Zombie survival at its best. So of course there's going to be blood and gore all over the place. I mean handprints all over the doors, people trying to escape or whatever. Okay. Okay, now I got kick and punch figured out. I guess I have been picking up parts along with money. Flashlight battery's dead, so it's got to recharge. This should be... Okay, I know the first zombie comes up right up here. I can hear it for that matter. Oh, gotta run the other way now. Whole bunch of them.
Just a bit further.
And that's your opening to the game. Now the help in the cutscene, they still come into play in here.
I'm doing it. No! Didn't I bloody tell you?
Now stop! Wait! Hey! Can you hear me? Do you understand what I'm saying? Nod your head! Nod your bloody head!
I ain't asking you again. Oh, thank God. I'm a doctor, not a bloody executioner.
Sweet Mary. Jesus. Do you know how close we came to bashing your head in?
Fuck, I should have never listened to Cinemoy.
Those things came for us, and Cinemoy went out to kill them alone. Oh my God, what have you done?
Why won't anyone help him? You can't just let him die out there. He saved your life. You owe him your life. Help him!
Yeah, I will help.
Benoit Beach Resort! In a hut by the east of...
Don't let him die!
Alright.
Oh man, I should have left with the others.
Don't let him die!
So the only thing I can do is go outside.
You going out there? Are you nuts?
Yes, I am.
Get the hell out of the way!
You at least have a weapon? You need to find a weapon.
Don't let him die! Help him!
James.
See, they threw a baseball bat down out here.
Please! He's the only one protecting us!
We can't hold out much longer! Please!
Ah,
Won't anyone do anything?
All right.
now I got a weapon.
This is fucking crazy. On three. 1, 2, fucking 3!
Over there.
That's the last one? Okay then. Thanks, mates.
And now the game starts.
Are you there? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
We were just attacked. Listen, your friend from the hotel's awake. You were right about him being immune to this thing. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have made it. Maybe now we can hold out until help arrives.
There is no help. This thing can't be stopped. I saw how it took my wife.
You need to get out of there, and I can help you. I can arrange for transportation, by air, by sea, but first you need to get here, to me.
I have many sick and injured here, mate. They're crazy with fear. Tell me where you are. Where are you? You there, mate? Hello? Hello? Oh, God damn it. It was touch and go with you for a while.
No thanks.
Getting better.
We didn't think you were gonna make it.
Ah, the leveling system. So I've made a level, I have an upgrade point. Now, the thing is you get to pretty much choose what you're going to do with these. The options, if you play long enough, you might be able to get everything unlocked as you want. The ultimate goal, of course, is to get down to the best at the bottoms of these lists here. And I'm gonna, basically the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unlock all the top ones as it comes across. The map, not very helpful.
Oh, this can't be happening. Gotta be a fucking nightmare. Wake up.
It's in the Book of Revelations.
I should be paying more attention to the map.
Name's John Cinnamon. Head lifeguard here. Voice on the radio told me you were in trouble at the hotel. Said you were resistant to whatever this is. I didn't believe it. But then I found you and I saw the bite marks. You got no symptoms, but those aren't love bites, are they? Look, I don't know who you are or how you know that guy on the radio, but he's our only connection with the outside world. We keep losing the bloody signal. We have a monsoon coming. So here's the thing. We need to move everybody to the main lifeguard station. There's an ambulance there and more equipment and a stronger radio with an antenna. I hate to ask, but we can't do this without you. Will you help me?
And you don't get much any choice with these missions. You
First
can
off,
choose
we need an
how to do
access
them
card
later.
to get past the security gate. Mine's in my room. With all the commotion, I forgot to take it with. It's in Bungalow 11, by the pools. Take a weapon and watch yourself. You may be immune, but that don't mean you can't die.
Now, it really doesn't matter which way you go, what you pick up or not. The weapons are pretty much standardized here. Now, something that's going to happen here is I'm going to start running into things coming up.
Let's see what we got.
I guess it's the next one. Here we go. Start having more regular, frequent, of course, baddies popping up to fight. And I'm picking everything up at the moment because these weapons is how we're going to survive, and keep collecting them. That's no big deal. Need the money, need the weapons later. And anyway, going through everything like I'm doing, it's not a necessity, it's just helpful. Not to mention, there's some of these skills and experience-based things that I'm going through. There should be another runner coming up at me right over here. Workbench. Can't create anything. Oh, there we go.
They don't want to pass up anything useful.
Ah.
Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. If you hadn't come along. You want to come with me? I'm gathering any supplies I can find at the Water Sports rental kiosk. Maybe you'll find something that'll come in handy.
Already went through and did what he was doing.
There's a table inside you can use to repair your weapons. Look, take whatever you want.
Alright. Let's get back on track here now that I'm remembering. Pay attention to the... This is some of the great things. Nice view. They could have done more ambient graphic stuff to the water, but it really doesn't matter. And do be careful. The ground can be your demise if you not pay attention. At the time, do your thing. head stomp comes in very handy later. Spots like this are cool because you can get Molotovs and stuff from bars fairly easy. Alcohol everywhere. And in all honesty, this game is actually, in my opinion, best played with a headset so that you can hear your surroundings. Don't wear yourself out too horribly bad right off. It is not a good thing to run out of energy.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, God.
Okay, quest portion is here. I need to figure out how to get in this building. I'm probably wrong side of it. That's something else. Close the doors behind you because they'll sneak in, and don't expect that.
This is Roger Howard on a special assignment on the island of Banoi. I'm investigating illegal logging and clear-cutting that's not only damaging the ecosystem here, but costing the people of Banoi billions. I've been told that my life might be in danger as those behind this illegal activity will stop at nothing to protect their criminal enemies. As a precaution, I will be leaving
always expect that. You're going to get surprises throughout the whole game. Now, I'm playing a little bit distracted because, of course, I'm doing some commentary with us and doing some reviews. Here's some other things to review. Okay, there's lots of stuff to find in this. Your inventory's limited. You're not going to want to pick up these battered sticks and stuff as much as it goes through. You're going to find a lot of locations.
Why wouldn't you listen to me?
Where is that coming from?
What the hell is wrong with this place? My wife. My dad. Oh, fuck, my own fucking brother. Jesus Christ. What else could I do? Let him kill me? Why are you looking at me like that? What the fuck do you want from me? I had no choice. Oh, God. God. I'm sorry.
Well, he doesn't want to come with, I guess, so he can stay. I'm going to do what you end up doing a lot in this game is you get so far, you get fed up a little bit. And just as you think it gets fast or slow, you start wanting to just run right through everything. I do not recommend doing like the pool run thing that I just did. That's noise. That wakes those guys up. And remember, kick them while they're down. Kick them while they're down.
Looking like a motherfucking postcard.
Can't wait. You did it? All right. Thanks to you, we might all just make it. If those things catch wind of us again, we won't stand a chance here. Okay, you ready to go out there again? I need you to find a lifeguard station and see if it's safe. Can you do that for me?
Okay.
Take the beach. It's the shortest way. We'll come as soon as we know it's safe. There should be a working radio inside. Signal us when it's clear, and we'll follow you.
This is the end of day.
Fuck, I should have never listened to Cinemoy. Why the hell did I stay here with Cinemoy? I should have listened to Maggie and left with James and the others. They probably found a way off the island by now. Maybe there's still time to find them. If you're out there and you see Maggie and the others, could you let me know where they are?
I'm up for it.
Thanks. I'll be here. Because, I mean, you know, where the hell else am I gonna go?
And a quest is a quest is a quest. So, graphics, great. They did wonderful putting things together on this. Some of the organization of the game is a little off, but that's okay. So, we've got some different quests we can do. Main quest, side quest, main quest, side quest. We're still going to do the main quest to okay. Shouldn't be that far away. Should be able to pretty much run. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my best to run the 200 meters, 175 meters. Oh, kick the ball, kick the ball. Let me kick the ball. Bummer. Now, notice there isn't a running path or walking path showing for how to get further here. I did a bad thing there. I ran out of breath. See if I can switch the weapons here.
Did you make it to the bungalow? It's number 20. Remember? insulin is in the bathroom. On the shelf. I need it quick, brother.
There we go.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, and I'm down. Get up quick. I knew there were runners somewhere. Which means I need to watch for these tables because I need to heal. A couple of these makes good for it.
Bringing the pain.
Okay. And I'm hurt some more again. And now I'm not.
Getting in shape.
Alright, this is going to be what I would call the first micro boss battle. I don't know if I would call it even a boss battle. Now, the reason I called this a boss battle is that this guy is...
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Wow. Dead. The first times I ever fought that, I got whooped hard. I got stuck in there, running circles like crazy. It's only the first one of those to show. There we go.
What's in here?
Jungle. To all stations, I repeat.
There goes the plane crashing down. Well, it's just part of the game. I still gotta go up to the top of that. It's on the other side, but sounds like everything's gone. Good warning system for the way that the sounds are. The ambient noise, okay. I'd rather have some background music playing that, you know, filled in some of these sounds just a little bit. Okay, everything's okay up here. So, I am missing a door. wouldn't let me open this door. Oh. Wasn't aimed at it right. And that is the actual finishing of the opening of the game. Now everything gets all serious because the plane crashed, everybody wants off, conflicts start. You'll see here in a few, because I'm not going to end it at just this. I'm going to get a little actual gameplay into this also.
Nice job, mates. We're safe now, thanks to you. But we won't make it long without food. If help don't come soon, we're gonna have to head to town. Meantime, maybe you could see if anybody needs help. Safe here for now, but there's still a lot to do. A lot of people here need help. Go talk to them and see what you can do. People have been asking for you, looking for help. Hunt them down, see what they need.
Alright. So, I don't believe anybody stays up here right now. There ends up being something right here later on. But everybody takes down here.
Come over here. I've got a job for you.
Hank
this
wants
baby
a
needs some
battery.
new spark plugs or she ain't going nowhere.
Okay, spark plugs.
Shame though. It's a hell of a car. A battalion of those freaks wouldn't slow this baby down. So, if you can find me a few necessary parts from any nearby wrecked cars, and we get this ride rolling, I'll let you take her out anytime you want. Deal?
I can do that.
Excellent. You locate those parts. You know where to find me.
I heard this scourge came from outer space.
Alright. Now, there's lots of money to be had throughout this game. Now, this becomes the first of the hubs for where everybody is.
I need help here. Come for me and I'll make it worth your while.
Remember me, mate? I'm the doctor, but I can't do much without medical supplies. The door to the infirmary is locked from the other side, and Anne's in critical condition. You think you can help me break the bloody thing down?
Okay, what the hell?
I appreciate it. Go on, then. won't go in there with those things still. Good on you, mate. Now let me get to work. Can't help it without the proper medical supplies. What a bloody disaster. Nothing here at all, is there? We need to think of another way. Will you help me? I need you to locate an ambulance or one of the lifeguard vehicles. Inside, you'll find a paramedic bag with all the necessary equipment in it. I'm pretty sure I saw one by the Diamond Bungalows.
I'm up for it.
Without your help, we'd all be 6 feet under by now. We're bloody walking corpses.
Perf shot. So this is kind of the
Kelly's
hub.
worried about her husband Will, but I think he's probably okay. If you happen to be nearby there, can you see if you can find him?
Yeah.
His name is William. He's about 6'1", black hair, good looking. He's a concierge. He has a friend named Doyle who works in the Diamond District bungalows. I'm thinking maybe he's hiding out there.
So this is your hub of everything.
Excuse me. I ran out in such a rush I left my necklace behind at the hotel. It's in Bungalow 6 in the silver section. My husband gave it to me. It means a lot to me. I'm offering a reward. Can you help me?
Copacetic.
Thank you. Please, be careful.
Ah, man, Maggie was right. We can't just sit here and wait.
Okay, I'm missing somebody's quest that's right here.
An alien infection is what it is.
Yeah, I think some of the commentary's funny on this. So, oh, he's out in the yard. Okay. One is.
God damn it, this is hopeless.
We're safe here for now, but there's still a lot to do. A lot of people here need help. Go talk to them and see what you can.
Radio. Now, for the hub of everything that goes on in this game, it's a good starting point and whatnot here.
Feel like I'm back in fucking Iraq. These bodies are starting to rot. You smell that? We need to burn them before they start attracting more of these walking dead motherfuckers. Do me a favor. See if you can't get some gas from that station nearby.
Let's do it.
Okay, good. See if you can find a car. That way you can move more gas.
Now, took all these quests, cleared out my inventory, healed myself up, and what I'm after next is spots like this, where you might be able to, say, pull some car parts, and let's see what it gives you. Car parts. This is the backside of the lifeguard station. You can't get in. So that's the hub, or the first of the hubs of what's coming up in this game. Tons of quests. Side quests are just as important as the main quest because without completing them, you can't get some things. If I remember right, there's about 4 or 5 places in the game that you end up having to do various things that they hub you up with lots of stuff. There's a church later on. There's a couple spots. Tales I can't remember offhand. It's been quite a while since I played this game. And one of the things, actually, let me switch this real fast. Okay. I think I want to go one more car up because it gets to be a mess right up here. Fuck! Don't ever let him keep you down. Alright. I'm totally doing this like... Yay, apples. Oh, it's because there were missions over here. There we go.
Let's see what we got here.
I'm so thirsty. I feel dizzy and a little nauseous. My heart is pounding, please. I haven't had anything to drink for quite a while. If you bring me some water, I'll give you whatever I have.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Thank you. Whatever you can find. You find anything? Oh, thank God. Thank you. Oh, thank God. Thank you. My muscles are starting to cramp up.
Yeah, and she just takes all your water for no reason because there's energy drinks all over the place, but you make like $100 of water.
I'm Annie, and I'm looking for my teddy bear. I can't fall asleep without him, and I'm very tired. And those monsters keep knocking. Will you find my teddy bear?
I'm up for it.
The last time I saw him, he was in our bungalow. Number 15, where I live with my sister Jenny. Remember, his name is Teddy. Tell him Annie sent you, and I'm sure he'll go with you. He's a brave teddy bear.
She seems a bit old to need a teddy bear. And these are just little side quest things that are in here. And this game's full of little side quests. And it gets to the point that when you're done playing the game, you actually will want to end up going through them and trying to complete all these extra side quests. Now remember, I don't know if I was here yet or not.
Do that again?
Remember I said these bars are great for things? So I got a bunch of that stuff, but there's also...
I don't know if anyone can hear me, but if you can, I'm all alone in a bunker on the Cape. Please, I need help.
There's alcohol all over this, and the thing about alcohol is you make your Molotov cocktails out of them later on. Guess I only get a couple of them this time. Okay. I've completed a couple of quests. Sounds like rain. Here.
Whoa, great job. Nice. Now just give me a sec and I'll get this bitch running.
You just saved a lot of lives, mate. You may have even saved Anne's. Thank you.
I heard the scourge. From outer space.
Let's see what we got.
Alright, stuff is starting to refill. Give him a minute, he'll get that finished. Can't remember if it's ready up here or not.
Try it the other way.
There's nothing up here. Nope, not yet.
Oh!
We're safe here for now, but there's still a lot to do. A lot of people here need help. Go talk to them and see what you can do.
And when you're gone on a mission just long enough and whatnot, you eventually get so far into things. So let's see what we got here. So, this is first-person fighting. You're boxing it out with one button. You're kicking with another. Running with another. You're trying to stay alive the whole time. Further you go, suddenly be able to do things again. I don't think I've been far enough to re-get the parts for this. Nope. But as I go here, if I get, I think, to the top of the hill, I might get something from one of these other ones. One of the ways you'll notice is with the zombies coming back at the top of the hill. So right about here is where...
Die, you ugly fuck!
A little further then. It all comes back when you restart playing. Boom. See, top of the hill, everything's back. Now, I'm not saying I would push a lot of these options to keep going, but I am going to aim for this quest here. Prime example of a danger quest. I love it.
Anything good in here?
Remember that strong zombie? Here's even worse. Kicking him's no good. So this is where one of those overpowered things happens that you just kind of want to avoid. Not to mention, woke up all the slow ones now. And all I can do is try to survive running in a circle.
Help me, please. Please. I need your help.
Hey!
Please. My husband. He's bleeding. Can you help us?
We need help! Come on, brothers! Name's Roger, brothers. And this is my wife, Jess. We were driving like a bat out of hell when I saw that broke down car. Part of me said, forget about it. But I couldn't do that and live with myself, so we stopped to see if we could help. The driver must have been in shock or something because he threw himself at us like a crazy guy. I had to kill him. But this was self-defense. I was protecting myself. You gotta believe me. But you know what? He took a bite out of me, man. Shit. I think I got whatever he had. Or rabies. I don't know. Fuck. Who the hell knows? But can you get Jess out of here? If I start to lose it, I don't want to bloody hurt her.
Ah, okay, what the hell?
Hey, man. Thanks. Should take her to the lighthouse. My brother James should be there. He'll take her in.
Alright, so this is kind of what I was aiming for, not exactly. But it's another aspect of this game. It's the driving. Driving feels like super restricted GTA. You want to run things over, keep on moving. I don't even know if I get experience, but it looks like I get some challenge points from them. But basically you get as far as you can, as fast as you can with it. There's a few missions that require a bunch of driving. It also saves time going up and down the this hillside, because this is area number 2 that a majority of the stuff you're gonna do is gonna be at.
There are people living in the lighthouse?
Can't be. I can't believe you're alive. When we left Cinemoy, you looked like... You better go see to James. I'm sure he'll be surprised as hell to see you still alive and kicking.
Thank you. Can you check on my husband?
James will probably want to talk to you first.
Alright, let's finish this little task up here.
He's in the back there. You should go talk to him.
Let's see what we got here.
James is at the top of the lighthouse. Go see him.
Talk to James first. He's the one in charge.
Holy shit, you're alive?
I'm approaching the location where I'm to meet my informant. I must say, everything seems oddly quiet and deserted here.
I'm James. You don't know me, but I sure remember you. Me and Cinemoy had a slight difference of opinion. He wanted to stay put and wait for help. I wanted to get the hell out of there. So I got the hell out. Now, we're working on setting up the lighthouse to signal for assistance. We sure could use your help.
All right.
Now, if you want to get off this island with the rest of us, go talk to my people. See what you can do to help, okay?
Hey, come a little. Unlike Cinemoy and his crew, we're not content to sit in our butts and hope that help's on its way. We're more proactive, you know? Farther up the coast, there's a couple shipwrecks. The result of that monsoon that came through. I'm thinking they might have supplies, including signal flares. When help finally does get here, like maybe the military, we need a way to let them know where we are. You interested in a little salvage work?
Yeah, okay.
Good. And when the help finally does get here, and we get their attention,
I guarantee a first spot on the chopper.
Okay. So...
What the hell? We followed James to this lighthouse so we could send out an SOS signal using the lamp. But there's something wrong with the power. Marcus went to check the 2 transformers powering the lighthouse, but he's been gone for hours. Someone needs to see what's happened to him and try to get the power back on. Those things can't do to you what they can do to us. Maybe you can help us.
I can do that.
All right, good. The transformers are in the northern part of the gold bungalow area. If you can get the power back on, I'll let you into the storage shed. I'm Darvin, by the way.
Let me go ahead and gather all these quests real fast here.
Her name's Linda. She got beat up pretty bad out there. I don't even know how she managed to make it here. Probably made it on sheer adrenaline. She needs painkillers and bandages. Can you see if you can find some?
Aye.
Thank you. There's a wrecked ambulance on the road to the bungalows and medical supplies in the lifeguard tower. I'm pretty sure you can find painkillers and bandages either place. Maybe there's a rescue car on the beach. Try to hurry, okay? She's really suffering. That is exactly what I needed. Thank you. You just saved this girl's life.
I was in contact with the pilots of that plane that went down. It was full of passengers, and they said they were making an emergency landing near the edge of the jungle. I lost contact with them after that, but if they landed that plane safely, maybe we can use it to get the hell off this island.
I'm up for it.
Hey, that plane might be our ticket out of here.
There it is. All right. So going through this, of course, we've seen the basics of running around things. I've fast traveled. Now things are refilled here. So I get all this little stuff.
Like a dream.
Got
This
the truck
ride is
now.
yours whenever you need it.
Anytime I return here without the truck, and sometimes even with it, I will have the truck. Of course, the RPG factor, as I call it here, with the various items and stuff. Collect everything, help everybody on their quests, keep going through.
Yeah, this is Omar in Bungalow 26. I need help here.
Constantly going to go by radios that say they've got whatever happening.
We can't just sit here and wait.
Yes, this is it. Oh, thank you so much. Here's the reward I promised. Thank you.
And there's nothing really wrong with this game. It speeds up, it slows down. You never know where you're at with it until you get to the next spot. Girl's not on the table and she's not laying out here anymore. So So I think I need to actually come up with some kind of rating system as I go through these. Again, we can go look over this and wish for better. I know that somewhere out there is stuff that I need. Okay. Gotta love a view like that. Just too bad I can't put away the hammer. Oh, I can throw it. Need to get gas still on that. So this game's got a lot to do. Thankfully it's not Fallout or one of those games where it gets super slow and drug out. You're always at this faster pace. Things get coming at you a lot faster later on in the game. Right around your exit, there tends to be stuff. I guess it's down half a level here. Energy drink, pipe. These are things that you can refresh all the time. So it gives you kind of an ability to cheat some things just by running back and forth, but farming like that in this game, it just kind of defeats its own purpose. And you can find lots of really great items and stuff like that just as easily running around looking for them. I don't think you can... Yeah, you can swim. This a mini horde. This is kind of where the complaints of most of these games come in. Is you get to these points where 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these, and then there's a few in the background. It kind of kills the fun factor. And we're still at the beginning of the game. We have not cracked anything. We've gotten a whole bunch of real simple run here, do that quests that we haven't even done. But literally, it's just the beginning of everything. There's so much to do that it really can take a whole lot of time. I was hoping that it would have told me that I could join with other players while I was doing this. I have done speed runs through this game online. I think the second time that I ran through this on the PlayStation 3, I was able to complete the game the second time, just everybody doing their own thing quest-wise in the areas, that it didn't take but like 8 hours of gameplay time altogether to kind of do things. There were areas you got lucky that there were others to help with things, So the controls on this game are actually real simple. They feel a little loose to me, but I've been playing some stiffer games and stuff. And this is kind of like going backwards in gameplay to play this. What I'm doing right now is I'm just kind of going through, gathering some things just on a whim here. Trying to see if because you spend a lot of time in this game working on leveling up to get those extra skill points and stuff. It's not a bad thing. It can be consuming. It means that as you advance through things get harder when your level is higher, because some of these areas seem to adjust. They adjust to the level that you are. Some of them adjust to the level of where you're at. And you can't access a whole lot of these things if you're not the right levels.
Weapon on his last leg. So wherever I'm at, I am. I am fair to say I'm pretty much made myself.
Alright, I've just run way too far. I'm gonna go all the way back because I don't remember how this save works, and that's something we're gonna look at here in a moment. All this extra running I'm doing, that's also, remember that there were spots that it said challenge bonus or whatever. That's kind of what a lot of this running around I'm doing is to meet those challenge bonuses. I keep saying I'm trying to review through things. I can pause the game and we can talk about some things in this game. Or we can keep playing. Things like this, these will do. When I restart map, as you notice, I've uncovered a little bit of the map, not a whole lot. It seems like a whole lot, but it's not. I mean, just for what's uncovered here, little under a third probably. Alright, that should be my up to get me there. There we go, and there's an energy drink to help me out. Somehow I'm not in the right spot. Nice splatters of blood flowing through. Blunt doesn't do it, but the knife will. Okay, now I know which way I'm going. This way.
Die, you ugly fuck!
We just ran that big giant circle of everything.
I heard this skirt.
Came from outer space.
And there's a prime example of some of the things wrong with this. I used up an entire weapon. I sold a bunch of stuff that I picked up. And I don't have the money to fix that one weapon I used. But there's money for me to upgrade something if I really wanted to. Not going to. It changes. Money's still just as rare later. It's just a little bit different on how it's dealt with. So. and got a bunch of quests to go with. Third of the map uncovered. Not a whole lot here. So we've spent 2 hours starting this game. So here's what I'm going to go through. Great views. The sun seems to always be out so far. We found 2 factions, which the factions really don't matter. It's just 2 different locations to get a bunch of side quests and main quests, because face it, the whole point of the game is not only to save yourself, but to save as many others as you can. And that's pretty much the way that's going to be with that. The controls, like I say, it takes getting used to. It's not perfect, but it's not that bad. The game itself will take about, well, depending on how you play. If you play aiming to get as close to 100% as possible, completing all the quests, it'll take you about 24 hours to play through. If you want to get that 100%, it'll probably take you longer if you're playing solo. If you got people playing with you, this, like I said, this game can get really short, really quick. If you're in one map, say this map, and you all go do 1, 2, 3, and 4 quests, all separate, going through, and you all meet up to turn them in at the same time and whatnot, then yeah, you can run through everything really quick. If you stick together, you can run through just as fast, getting those kills in, gathering stuff and selling and whatnot. There's so much to it that has so many variables. I have had very few complaints towards this game. I am not saying that that it's a perfect game, because I haven't seen a perfect game in a long time. The last time a game was perfect was the Choose Your Adventure text games back in the early 80s. And I wouldn't even count those for much of anything, because the overall of it is those games don't exist much anymore because of graphics. Graphics came out. We started with 4-color and then went to 16 and then 32, and then it was in the millions before we knew it, and we're dealing with things like we've got now, looking at games like this. Little cheat option. It looks like once you've actually got this particular stuff, you can actually start running things over and getting the experience for it. Up and down this hill is actually a really good way to do things. You can save you a lot of time. It's not the fastest way to gain levels and stuff, but it's one of the easiest ways to gather little extras there. There's lots of mishap type things that you can run through to that. And if I went back through and did that sort of stuff, look, I got a free wooden plank. I can sell it for 18. Coming back up here, healed up already. There's no new quests or anything, I think.
Did you find the plane?
Stay strong, Linda. That's it.
We could really use your help.
Okay. I'll be right here keeping an eye out. You let me know what you find.
So, you've seen basically what's the whole game. There's a couple of surprises that come through on here where some things change to different they change just like anything. They evolve. They get bigger. They get stronger. They basically they want to kick your ass more. Kind of sucks. Nothing you can do about it except for play the game to get further. As you notice here, there's lots of items to collect. You end up not selling any of these lots of items that I'm scrolling down through here because you need them later. They don't encumber you or anything like that. They're just items you need for making things later on. Same with saving certain weapon types and stuff like that. And there's an interesting, the license plates on all the vehicles are going to be the same. So, but yeah, there's a lot of fun factor to this. And I'm going to go ahead and show you the downhill of this because if I'm right, I can actually run a bunch of these guys over again and make another 100 experience or so. The driving, when they redid a bunch of this stuff, they actually did quite well. The driving seems a little bit smoother. It wasn't bad in the last one, but it definitely seems smoother. But it could be a controller difference. It could be all kinds of things. It also could be based off of the other games that I've recently been playing, which vehicles had no traction. The type of games they were completely different. There's all kinds of things. It could just be that in comparison to the other games I was playing, this is like a super game right now. For the sake, it's not a new game. It's been out for a while. That's why I didn't get any joining players, I'm sure. Ambulance that I just passed, it always has your painkillers and stuff. You just got to be able to go so far back and forth. And these two areas right here are, for the first half of the game, they're your two main areas. Once you have all these cleared, there ends up being, well, you get into the city next.
Stay down, asshole!
Well, actually, you get the sewer. You get the church. There's no base in the sewer. The church in itself is a base. You've got raiders of different sorts. I keep bringing up the sewers. The sewers are virtual mazes of how a game can really make sense. Gas station.
Mess with this, motherfucker!
Get myself set up to be able to get out of here.
Hey, you! Go over to the door! Give me a sec to open it.
Now, something to notice is, remember I was saying that the cutscenes, they were there, and they disappear, and they will pop back up, and they will, not like
What, you want gas? Sorry, the pumps ain't working. Power's out and the generator's in the warehouse next door. Unfortunately, the front entrance is blocked. Yeah, maybe there's another way in. See, try the roof. That might work. Head out the back so they don't see you. And take some canisters with. Yo, once you get in, turn on the power and refuel those canisters. Now that we're here, we're not moving anywhere. It's too friggin' dangerous out there.
Let's open this up.
Strong. Got my level. There's some stairs, an extra item. And you do get guns in this game. Don't let it fool you. My best thing is blunt objects, not even sharp objects, blunt objects. Hey, another boss type. There's gotta be more. There are. Pop some somebody's head. I'm gonna try before I quit on this run. I'm gonna try to get this part done and get another cutscene to happen.
Fuck you, man!
Alright, I'm missing power somewhere here. It's not going to let me get more. They're going to want to talk to me here.
Unbelievable. Thank you.
Now, of course, I gotta be smarter than the map to get back. I don't know which quest it's tracking for me. I should set it for the appropriate quest. But I'm pretty sure, based on what I'm doing, that I'm going the right way. There's only like 3 ways to go anyway.
I'ma fuck you up!
Alright. And this will be the last cutscene we go to. It's not the last one in the game, it's just the last one for a couple of minutes here. Like I said, there's not always cutscenes everywhere, but the game's not afraid to have a cutscene.
Hurry it up. These fuckers are starting. Hey, thank you. This should do it. By the way, I'm Mike. I got the bodies piled up outside. Guess we better do this.
And that's it. Of course, there's other stuff that you go through in the game. It's a whole lot of beat 'em up, first person view on everything to do with it.
Some fucking vacation, huh? I can help you out, though. You need a weapon, I'm your guy. Bricks and baseball bats can only take you so far. Torch them. They burn real easy. Get yourselves a couple of Molotov cocktails, and you can burn up a whole mob of those motherfuckers. You bring me a couple, and I can make you a few cocktails, if you catch my drift.
Yeah.
Good. I'm gonna need some empty whiskey bottles, vodka, whatever. There should be some around here. So you want to burn those bastards or what? Good. I'm gonna need some empty whiskey bottles, vodka, whatever. There should be some around here.
And that's it. That was what I was waiting for at the beginning to have happen there, is to open his spot. this point. I'm just kind of...
We're safe here for now, but there's still a lot to do. A lot of people here need help. Go talk to them and see what you can do. People have been asking for you, looking for help. Hunt them down, see what they need.
So you want to burn those bastards or what?
And that's it. Now, I don't want to give away a whole lot of the game, but yes, it's exactly that. They've already explained you're trying to get yourself out of trying to get yourself off of the island, waiting to meet up with whoever. Sadly, that really is the whole game. Nice new weapon. It's got that weapon building ability. You've got the quests. You gotta find your
I heard this scourge came from out of...
You gotta find patterns to be able to get a lot of this stuff dealt with. But that's what makes the game. You gotta find IDs, passports, people's IDs and passports. You find tapes, and various collectibles throughout the whole game.
Base.
They don't want to pass up anything useful.
Alright, and that's it. When I say that's it, that just means that's all I'm doing for this today. The rest is... The rest is a rinse and repeat, and if you notice, means I'm back here, I've done my fast travelings and all that, I've gotten a level in, I'm just kind of collecting little extras now, and those little extras, they come in handy. Not only do they have other value, but they're part of the crafting ability and stuff like that, which may not be important now, but having that strong weapon really counts later on. So, but do enjoy this game. Hopefully I've gone through enough to make you want to actually stop and play. 2.5 hours in time. We haven't even scratched the surface of this game. But we have opened up what I'll call the first of 3 chapters in this first game. I don't know if that's how they have it broken up. I just know that where I'm at in this, my position on it is that doing this part is the longest part. It takes forever to get through. I'm only 12% in 2 hours, and it just gets longer and harder. So, let's see. Challenges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So far, I've done 6 challenges. Trophies. 4. Personal stats, thankfully I haven't died. Floaters, butchers, rams, those are the ones that are going to piss me off later on in the game. I might even I might even have to do some extra gameplay stuff. Did it actually say chapter 2? Alright. So that is Dead Island from the start. First-person style zombie survival game. No, it's not just punching and kicking, although that kick saves your butt and the punching and whatnot does too. There are guns, there are ammo. You get to see them a lot later. How to raid for them a lot later in the game. Gameplay and review of the opening for Dead Island, the definitive edition. Just the first one on the PlayStation 4. So for now, have fun and game on.